Hey, all you awesome and diligent marketing professionals. I'm Richard from New Evolution and DK3 Studios, and for the past 16 years, I've been making cash register rigging videos that explode corporate profits. Today, I want to go over how to make your videos look more professional. Let's get rolling. Number one, plan your video in advance. The first step to this is clearly defining your audience, who they are, what they love, and the hero's journey. So they have a villain. You want to bring that villain to the forefront, talk about how your product or service will make them the hero. That's the trick. Your brand isn't the hero, they're the hero. Number two, what's the goal of your video? So what do you want it to achieve? Do you want more subscribers? Do you want somebody to buy a product or service? Do you want them to follow you? Do you want them to watch the next video? Clearly define what the goal of your video is. Number three is your message. What is your brand message? So what are you trying to get across? Always make this simple and memorable. Next step is to write a script. And your first script doesn't have to be your perfect script. It's not what you're gonna go to produce. It's great to first write a rough draft outline. Check out the stakeholders in your company, make sure they're on board with it. Maybe check with your friends or family, other creatives. Is this something that you'll be proud to market? Does it make sense? Is it fun? Is it funny? Will it get attention and will it get the point across? After that, you want to revise the script. Take people's feedback, especially from your company, or if there's somebody higher up than you that's giving you suggestions. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. You also want to sort of stick your ground. If you have really good creative and you want to go to bat for it, explain why you think it's a great idea, that you should include that joke, humor, or product shot, whatever it may be. Next, you want to make a shot list. After you come up with your narration and an overall script, you're going to come up with a shot list. That is what kind of shot you're going to be getting. There's a few different shots. We'll go over that in a later video. Next, you're going to make a shot list from the script, and you're going to itemize it in a spreadsheet. In another video, we'll go more into details of a shot list. One of the biggest keys to doing great video is good lighting. If your lighting sucks, people aren't going to pay attention. If you can even shoot with, like, let's say a phone or a cheap camera, and if your lighting's great, boy, it makes all the difference. You can actually get away with shooting with very cheap cameras if you know how to light properly. Now, as you'll see here on set, you can't see, but I have a key light right here. I have a hair light right behind me. We have those neon lights called non-lights in the back, lighting the set, making it colorful. So there's a lot going on here that you're not seeing. Go and just Google it. Check out YouTube, how to do interview lighting, how to light a product. That's the thing I love about YouTube. There's so much of this information out there. Moving on to a clean backdrop. Clean backdrops make a huge difference. You don't want a bunch of clutter or things that are not on brand for your videos. For instance, on our set, we have a photo set or a video set, and this is contextual to my brand, so that's why I bring it. If you're in computer software, you might want to show an office full of computers or people working. Clean, consistent, and on-brand backdrops are gonna make your videos shine. Make sure your audio is crisp. Now, it's true, a lot of people are not watching video with audio, but a lot still do. So you wanna make sure that your audio is crisp and clean. There's a couple ways to do that. Make sure you're in a quiet environment and make sure that you use good audio equipment. My personal favorite, this little Sennheiser lav mic. Now, you don't have to use Sennheiser because they are pretty expensive, but a great brand that's a bit more affordable and still high quality are Rode mics, R-O-D-E. So make sure you check those out. This will elevate your audio quality and people will keep coming back again and again to see your video content. Avoid shaky movements. If you are shooting with your iPhone, you should get a gimbal or a tripod for it to keep it steady and still. If you're shooting with a DSLR, there's many rigs that can stabilize your footage. And finally, be comfortable on camera. I know it feels like everybody could be watching you and you might be a little self-conscious, but just stare into that lens, soften your face, be comfortable with what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. Before you get on camera, rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. That is such an important aspect of video if you're gonna be on this side of the camera. Bring your authentic self through, show the world what you're about, and most importantly, have fun while you're doing it. Thank you for joining me on this episode on how to improve your video quality, how to make them more professional and engaging. If you need help with how to make your videos more professional, feel free to reach out to me. My email is richard@newevolutionvideo.com. No need to like or subscribe. I'm just here to help, and I'm out. Peace.